and beat in red? Was that the other one? I think it was.
I don't know. I got no idea.
I think so. I might need to adjust some shit later, but alright, so we're starting off with Knight versus Camel, actually the season 4 final rematch. Interesting.
Oh yeah, this was the season 4 finals, huh?
Yeah. I forgot all about it until like halfway through. Yeah, very cool.
I'm just looking at the matchup real quick.
Yeah. Has the game already started for you?
Looking at the matchup real quick, I see a Magneton and I have no idea why it's here. No.
Ah. Tell me when you see turn 1.
The stream again real quick. Alright, I see that a Mega Meteor just died to Flare Blitz.
Yeah. Very good job. I think he did. Bring in Scarf for Nate. Also.
Yeah, I mean it's faster than Beedrill, so it's probably Scarf.
Yeah. By the way, something I didn't notice until right now was that this was Lycanroc Midnight with Blunder Policy and not No Guard. The fuck was
So
this?
it's supposed to miss Stone Edge and then increase its speed? What?
Yeah. Then it lands Stone Edge and still doesn't kill.
Flare Blitz on my side, so.
Good God. It almost seems like you'd be better off just pulling up the games for yourself. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could just narrate for you. Yeah, so it barely did anything to the Diancie. Diancie kills it back. Darkrai's in against the Tapu Fini. Also, I am loving Camel's nicknames for these, by the way. Nice little Hollow Knight mons. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what Magneton's, but I don't know if Camel has a Steel type. I don't think he does. I can't really think. But yeah. Moonblast comes out. He just sacks the Liepard. Good play, I'd say. There's no real good switching for this. Wobbuffet can't really touch Lele perfectly, but yeah, he's just spamming Aromatherapy in front of it, so he doesn't have to attack it until he eventually gets Encored. It gives him a free Infernape, which gives him a free U-turn. Back out into the Wobbuffet, and now he's Safeguard, so the Quag cannot touch Wobbuffet. I think he could have just Encored this Wobbuffet into Toxic, and then just gone like into like Rayquaza, because Safeguard was still up, or like Fini. But he's Mirror Coating. He does a good chunk from Ice Beam.
Alright.
Can you see?
What turn are you on? Sorry.
Turn 20.
No.
What turn are you on?
I'm about to be on turn 20. I just saw a Quag, Ice Beam, a Wobbuffet get Mirror Coated.
Yeah, so that just happened. Just more of that. So he safeguards Quag. I don't think he needed to safeguard. Yeah, he encores recover and just swaps out into Rayquaza because he can.
Yeah, I'm like the Wob isn't beating right.
Yeah, but now he has a Quagsire in against Rayquaza, and you're thinking, oh well, he can just Ice Beam it. Well, he has Energy Ball and Flare Blitz for the Magneton.
Well, I mean, you're Encore into, wasn't it?
No, the Encore ran out by that point.
I was a little slow, sorry. That's a victory, not by the way.
Yeah. V-Create killed. Also, Darkrai did not bring Sludge Bomb this game, by the way. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think Knight said he didn't know that Dark.
Which is weird because you look through the moves to see if it can touch a Fairy type. But yeah, Lele
You'd
is
think
able to
so,
pick up
but
some good
not
kills.
everyone does that.
Yeah. Lele is
Yeah,
able to
Lele
pick up
picks
a
up a
few
lot of
kills.
but
Yeah. If this Psychic were able to kill, then I would say, oh, it'd be possible maybe for it to win if Rayquaza was modest or was adamant. Wouldn't know. But yeah, considering the fact that Psychic only did 27, there was no chance of it killing, even with
yeah.
a crit.
So I feel like Shadow could have saved himself a couple of months.
You mean Camel?
Like the Wobbuffet didn't have to be thrown out. Yeah.
I
Sorry,
think he thought Wobbuffet would easily live. Maybe he thought it'd be a roll. But I liked him going Infernape. I mean, he could have U-turned from Infernape into like Wobbuffet to Sack into Flare Blitz to kill. I think that because that would have been a 3-0 victory. But yeah, this was a good game. Yeah, this ended up being a pretty good game. I think this was Knight's 3rd straight loss in the season. Yeah, didn't really seem like a team that's 0-3, but it is. But it was at least a good game. All right, Shadow and M-Man.
Okay, 1 sec. Let me get one up now.
Is it loading up, or are you
Let
just
me know
pulling?
when you started.
I already started. Are you? Oh, you're just pulling the game up for yourself.
I'm pulling up the replay.
Okay, I'm on turn 1 and I paused it.
Yeah, because the stream.
All right, you can just press play.
All right, I'm playing now then.
Yeah, if that's the case, I'm actually gonna end the stream.
Obviously, a bad matchup for Fairfield.
Yeah. We're still voice connected, right?
Yeah, we're straight.
Okay, I just ended the stream so that way, like, my computer will be using less like CPU and all that shit. Okay.
Yeah.
What turn are you on, by the way?
I'm ready on turn 1. That's play.
Okay, I'm on turn 5, so you can just press play until you get to turn 5.
Jesus. I was trying to comment about this freaking Golurk.
Oh, were you? Well, when you get to turn 5, tell me about Golurk, and then we'll press play when we're ready.
I'm turn 5.
Alright, before we press play, what do you think about Golurk?
Well, I saw the turn 2 play, which was the dynamic punch on the Heatran Protect, and I was like, oh, so are we looking at a no-guard Golurk, or is this a weakness policy? Well, weakness policy doesn't make sense in this matchup, right?
Do you mean...
he wants to be faster than Mence later on.
I think you mean blunder policy.
Intimidate Mence, go with that one. Yeah, blunder policy, whatever. That's the item. Yeah. You know what I meant, but yeah.
No guard is definitely the better one.
He might want to fight Mence later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would think it's no guard for sure, and maybe EV to take a hit from a neutral Mence to Ice Punch it, but like Ice Punch at -1 won't kill if it's instantly base Mence, so
well,
Blunder
yeah.
So I would assume it is indeed just a no guard.
Yeah. I mean, it's Golurk in general looks pretty good in this matchup, just because it does have limited switch-ins. Like, the only Poltergeist switch-in is Drapion.
There is no switch-in to... Yeah, there's no switch-in to Poltergeist plus Earthquake to begin with.
Yeah.
Mence can take, but you have Ice Punch for it. I actually don't even know why Dynamic Punch came out that turn, if I'm being honest. You could have just clicked Earthquake or...
I don't know.
Freely.
Alright. Well, when you're ready, we're plus play.
Again, I'm thinking it's because it must be... Alright, I'm ready on turn 5 to press play.
Alright, let's plus play. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he was predicting a switch and he just wanted, like... Maybe he thought he was going to go Mamoswine and thought he could get a kill. I don't know. Or maybe he thought he would go into... like, Salamence without having to overpredict and get, like, Confusion off. Mence comes out, clicks sub, clicks return, does not kill, and Vaporeon does not have Ice Beam. And when he brought Vaporeon...
I mean, this is the game right here.
Yeah, when he brought Vaporeon out, I thought it would have Ice Beam, and it didn't, and it's just one of those things. Oh, hey, look, Gren comes out and dies, just like the last 2 games.
And Grand dies.
Yeah.
Like I said, this game's over at this point. Everything's just a +1 or
Everything
can break this
dies. No. Even Scarf Victini is slower, as long as he's jolly.
It's slower than Adamant too. Adamant Mints is 329.
Yeah. Is
Well,
like who
is
allowed
329.
this spawn? I mean, no one was like, "Hey, we should ban this spawn," and then no one really talked about it. So, yeah.
I disagree with that. I said this thing should be banned.
And then no one listened. I didn't really give a shit too much because I wasn't planning to play. Yeah, I wasn't planning to play, and let me just check real quick. So, yeah, I wasn't planning to play, so I was like, I'll just let whoever's playing make their decisions of what they want, and no one really complained. Like, I mentioned Dawn's Wings Necrozma, which could be good, but also not nearly as crazy of a threat of setting up, and it does have quad weakness. It's easier to hit, it's slower. Salamence is just like, oh, hey, look, we get Intimidate into free DD when you can't kill me. Yeah.
Mens should have been banned over Necrozma for sure.
Oh, even
Necrozma
if people
is also still crazy though.
I mean, it'd be good, but it's one of those things where like it would be 20 points. It's quad weak to Sucker and like Shadow Sneak, and it's also slow. So like anything at Scarf still outspeeds at +1. Yeah.
I mean, it's not that slow, and it has autotomized. You basically use it the same as regular Necrozma, but with better.
Yeah, but if you're autotomized, then it's also like really hard to like boost up, like power wise. You're not gonna get it as consistent.
Not really.
As like say DD.
You have like autotomized media band. You use it the exact same way as you use regular Necrozma.
I mean, but being the quad weak to Ghost and Dark does make it a bit hard. Huh?
Yeah, like I said, it's more fair than Mint.
Yeah, by far.
It's also crazy.
So I have Bruins and Arch loaded up.
Alright, I'm loading it up now.
Yeah. When you're ready, I'll press play.
Alright, I'm ready on turn 1.
Alright, let's go. Alright.
Alright, so the first thing you see here actually, before we even get to the game, you see that Bruins has 2 electric immunities against mono electric. So
and turn 1 he tried to volt switch out on it.
Pretty heavily favored to win this.
I don't know why Arch tried to volt switch on this. It had no reason to not. Like all he can go for is fire move. Okay, he has to click the fire move, and then that just means he doesn't beat
maybe he was 1v1. Yeah, I was like, maybe he's making a hard read that Zard is making a funky.
Yeah. Goes for Bug Buzz, gets a crit, but then switches out. I don't know. I don't get why he switched out, because like, okay, with that crit, it meant that it likely killed Rotom again. Yeah. Thunder comes out.
The thing you see with the Rotom is that it's Rotom not being life orb meant it to probably be Scarf, which means it needs to be building momentum against Galaxy.
And then this made no sense to me. He goes for double Thunder against the Thundurus, healing it back up to full. He basically just sacks. He almost sacks the Galvantron. I did not understand this series. I just never thought
that it was Voltazorb, and he's just going crazy clicking electric moves.
It's Thundurus. It's going to be Voltazorb. Like how? He's missing some Hydros, which sucks, but okay. I mean, he missed a lot of Hydros.
Does it really matter?
I mean, would have been a dead Magearna and a dead Rotom, at least, and he wouldn't have been toxic.
What are Magearna and Rotom game?
Yeah. Gets a free DD
what are
up.
Magearna and Rotom good for in this game? Thundurus.
Yeah. Goes for Endure, but like. Also, Zard is at +1, so that, yeah. I don't get Like it was just wasting time. It was like
You're
trying to
still
show off. Yeah. Screens run out.
It was a
Raichu
neat
comes
set,
in.
and it honestly could have won if he wasn't trying to set up.
Yeah, yeah.
If he wasn't trying to set up against a +1, I think that could have won very easily.
Yeah. And yeah, Zard just sweeps the rest. I don't. That wasn't 6. I think that was 4 or 5 kills. Was it 3?
Yeah.
It killed just about everything.
I think it was 4.
Yeah. Cause yeah, the Rotom was dead and the
Zard
Galvantula died to rocks.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, no, it was only 3 because Manectric died. Galvantula died to rocks, and then Rotom died to toxic. So it was just 3 kills. But still, it was certainly something that the moment it got a DD off, which it could have gotten a DD off even sooner, possibly. It was gonna get it. Like as long as she didn't get paralyzed, it was just free DDs. Yeah, definitely a Pokemon.
Yeah, I feel like if he went for that with Circuitry, if he went for it with Circuitry earlier, I think he could have won a bit, or at least put himself in a position to win Coco afterwards.
Yeah,
or
like Circuitry.
One of them. But I think if he went earlier, he could.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know if she had Quick Attack on Terrakion. She could have. Hard to tell. But definitely think that
she probably did. She didn't do anything else in this game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. All right, do you have the next one loaded up? Quack's game.
This Quack's game. Yeah, I will start this one.
Yeah.
Oh, look who it is.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
Yeah. Why am I here? That's because on that Sunday, we got notified by M-Man that his brother LW would be dropping the league this season. Still in the Discord, I believe. Not gonna talk about why. Yeah. So I was asked, hey, do I want to play? I was like, all right, I'll do it. I was getting a bit of an itch to play again, but I was like, I was gonna be fine not playing, but I was like, yeah, fuck it. But for this week 3 game, I was told I do need to use LW's team. I built a team in less than 10 minutes. I built it in like 5. You could tell because there was like 4 EVs I missed to put on one Pokemon. I didn't check speed tiers too really crazily, and by the way, LW's team only had 1 defogger, no rockers. The only defogger was Conkeldurr, and it was AV. So it was not really gonna defog unless I got knocked off, and I put defog on there forgetting that I put AV on it. Honestly, it would have been better to just not throw Assault Vest. Not throw defog on. Like, I loved Assault Vest, but I did not like. I should have put like Mach Punch.
Yeah, well, I don't think you need defog in this game.
I mean, I put boots.
But rocks aren't too horrible for you to deal with.
I put boots on Kyurem because I was gonna make Kyurem Scarf, but I'm like, Scarf isn't amazing in this game. And Boots Roost gives it a bit more longevity and a bit more like I don't have to predict as much.
I feel like Kyurem is not the way to go when there's Incineroar for sure, and then also an Aromatisse as hard.
Yeah. Also,
Kyurem doesn't seem like their way.
Yeah. So I also put AV on. I made like Melmetal Max Attack, Max Speed FAV. I was actually expecting his Deoxys to be running like Life Orb, like Fire move, so that way I could like I said, I made this really quick, so I didn't really think too much about some shit. So I was just like, he's like, oh, he won't go for like a superpower because it won't kill, so maybe he'll go for Fire move thinking it'll kill. But yeah, about ready.
Yeah, getting played.
All right. So I led off with Melmetal because I was thinking if he leads Deoxys. Yeah. I lead because I'm like, if he leads Deoxys, I can click double Iron Bash and get a kill. Yeah. Goes Gliscor. I was banded, by the way, banded Reckless, so I calculated after he was Speed F, so it would have done like 90. I was sad that it missed, especially because I would have found out what set it was.
Long.
Yeah. But yeah.
It would have been back to full before long.
Yeah, but I would have found out like what it was, which means like later I can just spam something else. I go for body press. I was not max defense, I believe, so I got a good chunk off at least. Parting shot comes out. I go hardened Kelder. Oh, here's my play of the week. I call this. This one's my play of the week. Air slash, AV lives easily, and then T punch. I was surprised T punch killed. I was Iron Fist. I was surprised that killed.
Yeah, I was like, right.
Yeah, Iron Fist. I was genuinely surprised it killed because it's only like base 90 something after like the thing. I go for Draco predicting the Incineroar. I guess Ice Beam was fair because it was at 70, but it wouldn't matter too much. I double out into I double out into Toxtricity because I think right here I don't think he's gonna go for. I think he'll go for maybe a Parting Shot or something. So I just click Boom Burst. It's a 2-hit KO on this, and he does not have Protect, so that's a dead Gliscor. Woo! That's the first time Gliscor died this season. Boom Burst again. This thing was like special as hell, but it did not kill, which was hilarious because I did not have any Sped F investment. I didn't have any HP. I get the crit on the Aromatisse, which was kind of tilting, yeah, because it basically meant this kills. Yeet. And then that also gives me big ass damage on.
Yeah, Toxtricity is one brave.
Honestly, yeah. This game, I was like, you know what? I was seeing if there was any Pokemon I want to keep. Huh? Whirlpool comes out.
The damage on the Incineroar was really nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was Whirlpool, Sapsipper for the Charizard if I needed to. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you'd beat Sapsipper in this game.
Yeah.
Kartana
Plus, yeah, Kartana has to only hit me with. Yeah. Right here, I think I just click rest, so I like heal up. I probably should have been like rest lum or rest so chesto. I mean, right here, I just make a hard switch into Conkeldurr to sack. Because I didn't want to give it a chance to set up.
Don't need it anymore.
Yeah. So like I said, I was. Oh yeah. So here comes that double Iron Bash does not kill. Yeah, dude, he was max defense. Also, this Kyurem being boots was actually really nice.
He needed that for Melmetal.
I clicked Draco here, and the moment I clicked Draco, I was like, I should have just clicked Rock Slide. I was just afraid to miss. Because I'm like, if he is Nasty Plot Deoxys, I might just lose right here. Because Draco or Ice Beam can't kill at -1. Yeah, so he goes for Psycho Boost. He misses, which sucks.
Do you have Sucker on that board?
No. Which was an oversight by me. Like I said, I made this team hella quick and kind of forgot it had Sucker. So yeah, but Melmetal is still a fat bitch. I mean, he I don't think he had Nasty Plot, so even at -2, like what I could have done.
He couldn't kill off.
Yeah. What I could have also done was possibly go like Embor, double out into like Azu on like the Psycho Boost, like sack it, because then he'd be at like -4, which means I probably live with Embor on Psycho Boost. I would think.
No,
but yeah,
that is a very strong move.
I mean, at -4 though, it only has like barely any special attack. I want to calc it. I'll calc it later.
It is 130 base power stab, super effective, and Embor is very frail. I'm willing to bet you still died.
Embor has HP.
Or it would have been a 76.
Embor was max HP.
Yeah, but it's also still very frail. I will calc this right now. I guarantee you died to it.
Alright, he was unknown item. Unknown item.
Expert belt, I believe.
And superpower didn't kill.
For how much it did for how much it did, I think he was probably expert. For how much superpower did to Melmetal, I think he was expert belt. But I could be wrong.
Like I said, I believe I was like max Spedef, no HP, no defense. I mean, I can check. what I was.
If he's like low investment in attack,
Oh, actually,
I think that sounds about right.
I wouldn't be able to check right here.
Yeah.
I realized it's on my phone. That team is on my phone. I can just check it.
What the heck is the Pokemon I'm looking at now? I was gonna say you were no Baltimore. We'll say if this is... even no item. We'll just go Psycho Boost. Now we'll put this at -4. Yeah, you still would have died.
What?
You had a roll to live, but you would. You were 0 bulk Embor, right?
Yeah. I was like max HP, I believe.
Oh, if you were max HP, I think you lived. Yeah, -4 Psycho Boost from just max special attack.
Yeah, I was 248
HP.
Yeah.
Is 57 to 50.
Yeah, I was 248 HP and 8
those,
special defense.
If you took those extra 2 rock switch-ins, though, if you had taken the extra 2 rock switch-ins, you would have been down to 62. So it would have been 50%, a bit over 50% chance that you, bit over 50% odds that you would have died. Would have been 56.3% chance you could die. To -4 Psycho Boost at the range you would have been at.
Deoxys.
From no item. Non-boosting nature Deoxys.
What was he, modest, or what was his nature? I'm gonna assume he was rash.
Nature for this. I just did max that.
Yeah, I'm assuming he was like
if
rash.
If he was plus nature, you died. I just sent you the calc in that. Yeah.
62 minimum. I mean, but then how much does that do to Spadef Azu?
I mean, Azu would have been taking Thunderbolt instead anyways, but Azu would have been at 1v1, I believe, at that point.
I'm pretty sure.
Deoxys would have ended up at -6 after another Psycho Boost on the M4.
Yeah, I was calm.
Thunderbolt is definitely not KOing Azu. But what I can also do in that case...
Oh yeah, Thunderbolt was doing... Thunderbolt at -4 was doing 19 max. He would need a crit.
Yeah, it wasn't beating Azu at that point.
Even a crit doesn't even kill.
That's for sure.
Yeah, even a crit doesn't kill. That's funny. All right, but yeah, I think I played pretty well and built pretty well for the short time I was given. I mean, I took LW's team, which wasn't very good, and got a 3-0 victory over Quack, and Quack's team was really good. So I was pretty happy with it.
How much did Melmetal take from Superpower again? It was like 62-ish?
63. Like I said, I was pretty certain I was in defense.
Yeah, so taking that with your Melmetal spread is a max roll from uninvested Expert Belt Deoxys.
Wow. Yeah, and I was 0 HP, 0 defense. Because I was, like I said, I was expecting.
Yeah, I got that. So
yeah.
you took the max. You took the max roll from uninvested Expert Belt. So I think that reinforces this Expert Belt Deoxys. So Embor definitely died.
Yeah.
Even at -4.
I guess I could have calced it all, but I mean, I probably wouldn't have, because I was not really like in a big mood. But
yeah,
this was
definitely necessary. Like, end result of 81. So.
Yeah, Azu would have won. Yeah, I think this was a game I definitely needed to win, because I took over a team that was 0-2, and it's only 8 weeks, so starting out 0-3 is like, at best, I'm looking at like 4-1 down the road, if that's the case, and like, it's very hard to get in from there, because like, I looked at it, I was like, I didn't really know LW's like, schedule until like after all this, because like I was able to redraft my team, and I didn't look at the schedule while I was building. Like, I thought, I didn't know who he played, and who he was going to play. Like I forgot all that. Like I thought he played Arch, and it turns out my next matchup was Arch. And I was just like, oh shit, I'm just not gonna look and build. And I'm like, yeah, if I Shadows one of the matchups, I'm like, that's gonna be a hard matchup no matter what. Fucking Salamence his ass.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you lose to Salamence 6-0, like it. So.
I don't know about that one. We'll see what happens.
Next game is
Monkey and Hawaiian shit.
And right?
Yeah. All right, you ready?
All right, so look at the matchup before we start. Let's look at the matchup for once before we start the game.
Fine. Magnezone is here despite seeing no Seal type. I don't know if Hawaiian shit even has one.
Well, there's also no ground on Seamus' team, so Volt Switch is really free.
True. I guess Blissey always comes in, but that gives him like Volt Switch into like Cinderace.
Cinderace or Toxicroak or Weavile or Physical Goodra or even Cash Each Bliss 1v1.
I do like the Obstagoon.
Keldeo looks absolutely useless here.
I
love Obstagoon.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Obstagoon, honestly, like, what is the switch into Obstagoon in this one once it gets burned? Like, it doesn't have one.
I mean, Gastrodon is a switch in for the most part. It doesn't. I don't think it takes Facade, but it takes everything else.
Facade, like, I mean, but you just click Facade. That's it.
It doesn't take, like I said, it doesn't take Facade. Well, I mean, you don't just click Facade in case of it's something like Scarf Magnezone, which is probably what it is if I would look at this immediately.
I guess, but like
faster than the Keldeo, and you want it faster than.
But even then, if he goes
Rotom and stuff.
If he goes Magnezone like into it and he gets knocked off, it just dies to Facade anyway. And let's see, that is a regular
like
Diancie.
You said, like if you just want Facade, then
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else about the matchup?
The main thing I see is that Keldeo is absolutely useless. Keldeo is useless in this game. Naganadel looks.
That's what you think about this game. If it gets Combines up, I'm pretty sure it can do a lot. Because remember, Goodra may have Spadef, but like
it will never beat Toxicroak. It will never beat Toxicroak.
It does have Air
Unless
Slash.
It's SD Psycho Cut.
It has Air Slash.
It doesn't have Air Slash. It doesn't beat Good. Actually, shoot. Oh, never mind. Maybe Keldeo is better than I'm giving credit for.
Yeah, because Secret Sword or Secret
Air Slash.
Yeah, its fighting move does hit Goodra on the defensive side, so it can be Goodra. Funny enough. All right, you ready?
Yeah, Keldeo can actually beat everything now that I look at it, and it also walls.
Yeah. All right.
Keldeo's actually pretty good. All right. We will hit play now.
All right. Cinderace lead, pretty standard. I don't know if he was Scarf in this game. It would make sense.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Scarf doesn't really make sense.
Burns the Goondra. Well, I mean, it does if the... Because I want to say, is it faster than Naganadel? It is not. Unless Naganadel was modest, it's not faster. So I think she needs something in case.
Yeah, Naga's 120.
Yeah.
She
it's
has
fast.
Weavile to be faster than Naganadel.
Yeah. Okay, so turn 5 is where shit gets weird because Psycho Cut lives, Secret Sword, Sash, but then goes for Triple Axle.
Turn 6 is where it gets weird. Turn 6 is where it got weird.
Well, it lived a +2 Psychic move.
This is Specs Keldeo.
Yeah. By the way, this Gastrodon was like, I'm a curse in front of this.
Really weak move.
I'm a curse in front of this, and then it's like, oh, it's to a KO because of Specs, and it's a 2 KO on Magnezone.
You didn't expect Specs, Keldeo. It makes sense because Specs made no sense in this game. But...
Yeah. This was also a game that Knight was very upset about, even though I know it's his fiance, but he's not playing. But anyway, like, obviously the Triple Axle miss sucks a lot, but she didn't need to go for Triple Axle.
It cost her Weavile.
Like, she didn't need to go for Triple Axle when Psychic move was fine there. Because the only thing that she can go
out... Yeah, I mean, I think Weavile could have straight up... I think Weavile could have won the game immediately if she didn't triple axle. If she just like knock off and like didn't miss, I think Levi won.
Knockoff was fine because it kills and like and then Naganadel barely lives the Dragon Pulse. It's kind of why people run Draco. But then again, she did miss. Flamethrower kills that.
Well, I mean, you couldn't be throwing out Draco in this.
Yeah,
Naganadel just wins at this point. So
yeah, it's faster
because
than
she didn't bring Sucker on her.
Cineries. Yeah. Yeah. So going for like I don't unless she was like hard predicting Obstagoon, or maybe Diancie. I don't think she needed to go for that.
Well, there's no reason to hard predict Obstagoon or Diancie because it, like, say you Psycho Cut into Obstagoon, it doesn't work, or just triple axle it next turn and it dies.
Yeah.
Or
as you mentioned. Yeah, as you mentioned, knockoff. If she has knockoff, she just goes for knockoff.
The Rotom and you're gonna knock.
Yeah, knockoff does a decent chunk to Obstagoon. You can check how much it kills.
Triple axle there.
Yeah. By the way, a lot of people have been running triple axle. I think Icicle Crash is just as good of a move because most of the time you're not hitting all three. Like you're usually only hitting like the first two.
If you have room for both on the set, then you want to run. If you have room for both on the set, then you want to run both. But like SD sets don't have room for both, so you usually go Axle because you want the damage output, and especially like Sash Axle, you definitely want Axle.
But like I said, my issue with that one is like it's only like a chance to kill, like to get all three. Like it only does more if you hit all three. Kill. It depends on the matchup.
Crash doesn't kill things.
Depends on the matchups. Like in this one, it's only like a 70-something% chance.
In particular, Crash did not kill things. Crash did not kill things in this matchup, so you would definitely have to go Axle for an SD set in this matchup. 100%.
I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it's just a lot. Triple Axle doesn't always hit.
If she gets an SD orb and killed the. If she gets an SD orb and just killed the Keldeo with Psycho Cut, then she was in like an amazing position with Weavile because I'm pretty sure everything died to triple axle.
I don't think Diancie dies from full.
Sash made sense because it depends on the Diancie set. If it's like max defense with body press, then Weavile would beat it. But if it's that set, it's set up fodder for Toxicroak, and then Toxicroak can also win the game very easily because Keldeo's gone and it kills everything else besides like Rotom.
But that's if she doesn't bring like a psychic move, because she could always run a psychic move. But yeah.
But would she have a psychic move on Bliss?
No, I mean on Diancie.
Bliss is going to die to Drain Punch. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I said on Diancie.
Body Press Psychic, I guess.
Also, Naganadel is still faster, so only if she has Sucker Punch.
Yeah, but Naganadel dies to +2 Life Orb Sucker Punch from Toxicroak after like rocks. So if she'd gotten up rocks, which actually doesn't have rocks game. She doesn't have rocks in
Yeah. Alright, final match of week 2. Embiid and Red. Two teams that we gave high grades to.
That have underperformed.
Like I said, I don't think Red really underperformed. Like, he could have been 2-0. It's just fucking up the Mimikyu. Really just cost him week 2.
No, but what matters. End result is what matters, and the end result is that he is under.
Anyway, we'll just anything about the matchup you want to talk about? Because Darmanitan really only clicks each turn in here.
He loses to Cofagrigus outside of Jungle Healing, Bulk Up Zarude, which I don't even know if that beats Cofagrigus 100%. Cofagrigus should probably beat that with like Body Press set.
I mean, Manaphy just gets to +3 and just kind of kills.
Well, when does Manaphy +3? And like
in front of Swampert,
which Manaphy won't.
In front of Swampert, in front of.
Psychic doesn't kill.
Are you sure? It seems like it might.
Plus, Psychic doesn't kill Mega Venusaur now, and then Dragapult's faster and can always revenge it. Even if you have to sack Swampert, which Swampert looks pretty terrible in this game anyways. All the things Swampert does here, Coffin does better. Lando Eye is also sack fodder because it doesn't do anything here. Unless it's like maybe rock polish to clean up in a late game, but it doesn't have a way to kill Lando T. And it'll lose to Mimikyu. And I don't think it kills Manaphy without like Calm Mind. Which I don't think you have room for Calm Mind on a set in this game.
Okay. You about ready?
Yeah, sure. You know, I like doing team assessments when I do battle reviews.
Well, I
like,
didn't know if you had anything
just
else to
lead
say.
matchup Oh yeah, no, I was I think I'm good to go, yeah. Sorry. We'll start this
I just
again,
didn't know if there was
right
anything
now.
else. Alright. Yeah. Lead Swampert, who would have guessed it?
Woodhammer Mimikyu. The coffin comes in.
Zarude.
Zarude coming in makes me think it's jungle healing for sure.
Yeah, but here's the weird thing. He doesn't go for it right here, which I think he could have. Especially since he was Life Orb. I think
jungle healing seems work.
Yeah, I definitely think he should have gone for jungle healing there if he was getting U-turn. If he's Life Orb, I mean. Because like he's just kind of not really. He's just losing health for momentum. Like right there, he could have because Swampert can get damage off.
He's not even gaining momentum, so like he's not even gaining momentum. He doesn't have rocks up or spikes up or anything. So all these turns he's doing very much.
Yeah.
The rocks finally go up, but that's about 6 turns too late. The rocks go right back up for what's his face? Energy ball into the Venusaur.
Hard Metagross.
This is probably some sort of Assault S Metagross, I would guess. So, no, that kind of looks banded. I guess it depends on the coffin set, though. That kind of looks banded.
Well, actually, no. Isn't it Mega? It's Mega Venusaur.
Yeah, it's Mega Venusaur, but I'm talking.
No, Mega Metagross.
The damage it did to coffin. Like, oh, is it?
Yeah.
Does Red have Mega Metagross? I don't remember.
It is.
Why didn't he Mega Evolve? Did he want to keep his clear body?
I'm not sure. I think I asked that before. Because I'm not sure what he would have not Mega'd for.
I'm finding it very strange that Mimikyu comes into Venusaur when Venusaur like destroys Mimikyu on V1.
Yeah. Interesting enough, it barely lives the Giga Drain.
Mimikyu won.
And because it crit the Shadow Claw. Well, okay, the crit might have mattered. It's hard to tell what the roll was. I don't know why he clicked Rock Slide there.
Did not matter. I think +2 Shadow Claw would have killed him.
Yeah.
Like at the... Why not?
I guess. Yeah, he switches or he gets the Ice Beam predict, but that's when Jungle Healing goes.
Jungle Healing finally comes out.
Should have been a lot sooner. But yeah, U-turns up. Gives it. I don't know why he goes Lando instead of his Steel type. I guess he doesn't want to give him a free
maybe he was expecting
Swampert.
Flamethrower.
I guess he did. Well, unless he didn't want to give a free Swampert switch in. But.
Well, Swampert's not a Metagross switch, and Swampert dies to Grass Knot.
Also, he has Ice Beam, but he clicks Scald. I don't know why he clicks Scald, unless he was like expecting. He was maybe
expecting the Metagross.
Yeah, he maybe was covering the Metagross and didn't want to like over predict, but I think Ice Beam was probably the fair play because if he goes Metagross, I don't think you're that worried.
Why did Psychic come out there? Why did Psychic ever come out on turn 27?
I don't know.
I'm guessing it's the only way his Lando has to get together.
Yeah. Out comes Cofagrigus. If Manaphy wasn't paralyzed, that would have been like a great turn to like. That would have been a great turn for Manaphy to like go for Tailglow. Honestly, Manaphy being Rain Dance could have been really good in this game because of hydration. Because that way he couldn't be stuck paralyzed.
Yeah, but But you wouldn't want. I don't think you have room for it because you need energy ball. Why hard Bolt? You didn't need Lando at this point. Why did you go hard Bolt?
Yeah, Dragapult was definitely like a
I'm not
game
sure
winner.
if it even mattered because I still don't.
Well, how much was Dragapult at before that Ice Beam? It still had plenty left where Metagross couldn't kill it,
It was at
and
full. We switched it in like 75%. But
yeah,
the point here, I'm looking at it, I think the Coffin still just wins.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
The Coffin plus Lando should just win.
Actually, oh, this was something I mentioned before. He should have clicked Will-O-Wisp here. He goes for the Hex, but it clearly couldn't kill, even on the first one. And Will-O-Wisp, like I guess if you're wanting to hit the Manaphy, but he was clearly just trying to sack the Lando, and if he killed the Lando, he maybe gets damage off on Manaphy.
He could have Earth Powered Manaphy instead.
Yeah. Doesn't he would need he needed two pairs there? Yeah. He needed no, I know, but I mean if he gets paralyzed.
I feel like the end game properly played there.
He needed two pairs to win there. Yeah. I don't remember what the I'm trying to remember what the hell we nominated.